want Caboose.
Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, way back in the 1970s, and not that far away from here in a place called Willie Street, a bunch of moms and dads got together to create a place for their children and others to learn, grow, and love, to get along with one another, to play, to use words instead of fists, to become friends, to be kind. It was a warm place that welcomed and embraced all different kinds of families and all different kinds of children. It was open to all. It was called Red Caboose. Now, 50 years later, there are fancy words for some of those same ideas: community, diversity, equity and inclusion, accessibility, and social-emotional learning. There's even a trademarked kindness curriculum. Those early years set a strong foundation for the following decades. Our core values, vision, and mission have held strong for all those years.
Red Caboose has always been a place where everyone can fit in. When I came here back in 1974, I felt like I didn't have to change in any way to fit in. I was accepted for who I was, and I noticed that absolutely everybody else was also.
Red Caboose is a loving, warming daycare for me and my daughter.
I try to, as a parent, I try to communicate myself too, and I'm like, hey, he didn't have a great night, so he might have a rough morning, or he had a rough morning. And they say, okay, bring him on in. And I'm like, okay.
The children are always accepted for who they are, and I just love that about Red Caboose. Red Caboose fosters a sense of community among children, their families, and the staff, and with a commitment to diversity and inclusion.
For over 5 decades, children enrolled at Red Caboose have received an excellent early childhood education, centered on play-based learning in a nurturing, safe environment, emphasizing healthy social, emotional development. These are essential skills all children need for success in life.
Children need us. Their brains grow at such a rapid pace during the early childhood years. We need to reach those kids.
It has now been 50 years since Red Caboose began, and we look forward with excitement and pride to the next 50 years.
Red Caboose have been able to support really well, to give them an opportunity to be themselves, to have the safety to feel, comfortable exploring and taking risks.
Knowing that she enjoys being at school is really huge. So knowing she's in a place that she's doing well makes me feel a lot better about it.
We've definitely evolved through the years. It was kind of a cooperative at the time, and we've changed and grown. We've added a school-age program, and now in our 50th year, we're expanding into a new location where we will expand our capacity by at least 100%.
The foundation of our new building has already been solidly laid. We will have a new home soon, but we will hold fast to the ideals of Red Caboose that are so important, so special, and so timeless.
Where do we start? Where do we start?